Yo, welcome everyone. The entire move down on Bitcoin yesterday was all a major trap. Once majority got wrecked and liquidated, Bitcoin whales pumped the price back up. Now, first you're going to see, in our yesterday's video, we paid attention to a very important diagonal area of resistance and also if Bitcoin is going to be able to close maybe the 2-hourly or the 4-hourly candles above this specific area of resistance. Unfortunately, it all looks like we got a push towards the upside. We also got some kind of a liquidity grab above the recent highs right here, and then something insane happened. We got quite an insane collapse towards the upside of, let's just say, approximately 3.5% for another major liquidity grab below our recent low right here. And if we are right now being slightly more exact, it does look like we even hit the monthly high-term time frame area of support at $93,370 US. Now, additionally, if we are going one step further, we can even go with our Fibonacci extensions from the high back towards the low, back towards the swing high, and it also does look like 0.618 Fibonacci extension price target on Bitcoin was actually hit, and right now already we are seeing quite a nice push towards the upside. And also, if you have been following me on Twitter for the past couple of days and also for the past couple of hours, you know exactly that this was a very important liquidity level where I even said we'll now see if bulls are prepared to buy the liquidity below the recent low, because if they don't, the next stop for Bitcoin is much lower and it definitely is not going to be pretty. It really does look like we bounced exactly at our liquidity level right here once majority of traders unfortunately got wrecked. And if we are right on talking about the exact liquidations that came in the market, we can talk about slightly less than 200 million of long positions getting cracked, and slightly over 100,000 traders have gotten liquidated in only the past 24 hours. So quite a significant liquidation event, but nevertheless, as right now, we are able to see push towards the upside, and also, as we have been saying on Twitter right here, we are now reclaiming a very important value area low, the last and very important volume support level on Bitcoin, which at least in my opinion, it is definitely a bullish Bitcoin indication. Later in the video, I'm going to show you the exact confirmation we also want to see if we want to see Bitcoin continuing its way even higher towards the upside, and also what is going to be a bearish confirmation when, if the level is going to see a breakdown, we are going to say most probably we are going to continue our way even lower. But nevertheless, reclaiming the value area low, it is actually going to be the first very nice sign of strength. So to be honest, I remain bullish on Bitcoin, and I would really like to see higher targets in the next couple of days. And most probably you know that a lot of people on Twitter are right now being extremely bearish, calling for much lower price targets, and that is also something I posted about right here. I think I'm the only bull left here, and this is still my primary Bitcoin scenario. Now, unfortunately, this specific bullish elite wave count yesterday got invalidated, but nevertheless, we can still talk about a bullish scenario right here on the 1-hourly or the 2-hourly time frame. And this scenario is going to be that we got an impulse toward the upside. Bitcoin right now already finished some kind of an ABC correction, and we are right now looking for another third and most impulsive push towards the upside in the next couple of days. Of course, once again, we are not talking about a super high probability of this specific move to actually happen, because first we need to break a major area of resistance towards the upside that I am going to show you in a moment. But before we do talk about that, I would also really appreciate if you now smash up the like button, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now do share with you what is going to be a very nice bullish Bitcoin indication if Bitcoin bulls are going to be able to push the price even higher. Now, we can go on the 4-hourly time frame to zoom out a little bit and identify two very important diagonal areas of resistances. We are going to go from our swing high, connecting the lower high right here. This right right here is going to be the first very important diagonal level you should be aware of. But slightly more locally, we can be also aware of another very nicely respected diagonal. So we are going to go with this specific high right here, connecting the lower high that was formed only a couple of days ago. And it also does look like another very important diagonal area of resistance of Bitcoin is now going to come in at approximately 97,000 US dollars. And this specific level for sure is not a random level. If we are going with our high from time frame areas of resistances, you can clearly see right here, we do have our daily level literally just above our diagonal level, and that simply means if we are able to break the diagonal level and the daily towards the upside, happy days for Bitcoin. Let's look for our upper diagonal area of resistance to actually be tested. And if both of those diagonals right here are going to be broken, and of course, if we are going to move impulsively towards the upside, in that case, we can still talk about our third and the biggest and the fastest and the most impulsive Elliott wave towards the upside. That is why I do remain in all of my long or buy positions on Bitcoin right here, on Ethereum, on XRP. Yes, I did get stopped out on the Solana trade, but yes, yesterday also I re-entered the trade at approximately, let's just say, 169 US dollars. I want to see higher. However, we also want to see some kind of a confirmation. That being said, for Bitcoin to start breaking those insane diagonal areas of resistances towards the upside. If that is going to happen, if we are actually going to be able to see such a nice sign of strength right here, we can then go from the low right here back towards the high and also back towards the low that was formed yesterday, and we are simply then going to pay attention towards the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level at approximately 112,000 US dollars, which is actually going to be literally a brand new all-time high. Some people also say, for example, Mr. of Crypto, that yesterday's push towards downside was only a retest of some kind of a significant falling wedge pattern. Once again, we bounced exactly at the area of support, literally just after we grabbed liquidity below the low right here at approximately 94,000 US dollars. So it does look like the entire move down right here was some kind of a push down only for liquidity, only to wreck people, because it does look like we got almost an instant recovery for Bitcoin to then simply reclaim our major volume areas of resistances, our most important value area low. So this is right now going to be my exact plan. If we are able to see a break towards the upside above our diagonals right here, significant bullish Bitcoin indication, let's look for a brand new all-time high. But on the other hand, remember, because we are traders, not only we have proper risk management, we also need to have a bearish plan. What if this bullish scenario is not going to play out and Bitcoin is actually going to continue even lower? Because the reality is, once you start paying attention to the exponential moving averages on the 2-hourly, on the 1-hourly, on the 4-hourly time frame, all of the EMAs right here are saying to us, we are trading in a downtrend. So if we are in a downtrend, of course, we should also have some kind of a bearish scenario. Of course, ideally, I am looking for higher because I do have quite insane long or buy positions open, but nevertheless, what is going to be a confirmation that most probably Bitcoin is going to go lower? All we have to do right here is to pretty much once again measure the entire bottom price section with volume. So clearly you can right now see Bitcoin is trading exactly at the point of control, the biggest volume cluster of the entire bottom price section right here. The moment we start closing the candles once again below the value area low, unfortunately it is going to be bearish Bitcoin indication, which is then most probably going to mean we are going to move even lower towards downside. However, later in the video, we are going to talk about the order flow, what majority of people are as of right now doing in the market, and also I do right now need to share with you the bullish indication that can right now be seen on the Achler stochastic CGO oscillator on the weekly time frame. You can right now notice that yes, we are forming a double bottom pattern. Historically, this specific double bottom pattern was formed back in 2022. We were trading at 22,000 US dollars, and a couple of months later, Bitcoin, yes, first got a push towards downside, but nevertheless, it was some kind of a bottom for Bitcoin, and we literally got another significant push up literally towards a brand new all-time high. Now, with our current double bottom pattern, to be honest, I want it to play out literally in the next couple of weeks, simply because if our diagonals right here are going to be broken towards the upside, we can talk about a major third the biggest and the most impulsive elite wave towards the upside. That is why at the moment I still do think it's time for you to secure some insane free bonuses using the first link down below. Click the link right here. After you're going to register and after initial deposit, you can get up to 30,000 US dollars in welcome rewards on Bybit exchange right here. Additionally, without KYC, without VPN, you're eligible for a free 8,560 US dollar bonus with the second link right here. And also I was able to negotiate for you to get the VIP level 3 and 10 US dollars only on a sign up with my specific link right here. So take advantage of the bonuses, especially if we are going to see this very nice bullish indication. That being said, breaking our diagonals toward the upside in the next couple of days. Now, additionally, let's also analyze some important high-term time frame candles on the daily time frame. You can right now see that yesterday Bitcoin was able to form another bullish pin bar. This right here is going to be a bullish candlestick pattern. Why? Because yes, first of all, we got a push towards downside, but bulls came back in the market. They were able to almost immediately reverse the price back up, and that is why we do have a bigger wick right here, smaller wick towards the upside, and also smaller candle body. That simply means bullish candlestick pattern, another bullish Bitcoin indication. Now, additionally, we can even go one step further, going with the order flow right here, where you're going to notice, even for the past couple of hours, some quite insane short positions have been opening. And not only that, with this push towards downside, you can see open interest increase, bearish pressure coming in the market, which simply means people were opening brand new short or sell positions almost exactly at the bottom. So that simply means they are right now trapped at this specific area, and potentially we might even be expecting a bigger short squeeze towards the upside, because at the moment we are not really seeing any major short positions getting liquidated. All we got on a push towards downside were long positions being liquidated, but at the moment you can clearly see short positions got opened up literally exactly at the bottom. And even a couple of hours ago we got an open interest increase, CVD push towards downside, and that simply means short positions are also as of right now opening exactly at this specific area, but lower low on the CVD, higher low on Bitcoin, bullish absorption is as of right now also in place. So to be honest, I want to see higher. I do not want to see Bitcoin losing the value area low. So really you should pay attention to 95,300 US dollar area. We should definitely not lose this specific support level towards downside, because if we do so, most probably lower targets are going to be on the table. Now, additionally, once we go with Ethereum also grabbed liquidity below the recent low and got an insane pump towards the upside. That being said, let's talk about another significant bullish indication for Ethereum. JJ Cycles is right now posting on Twitter about, and he is now saying that Ethereum is now where Bitcoin was in 2023. The longer the consolidation, the longer the squeeze. I'm expecting a multi-month uptrend for Ethereum. So he's right now pretty much comparing Bitcoin's price action with Ethereum's, and this price action was from Bitcoin in 2023. We got consolidation and then insane expansion back towards a brand new all-time high, and literally the price action looks very, very similar. We formed another higher low on Bitcoin right here. Ethereum also at the moment still forming another higher low, literally on the weekly time frame. So if the price action is at least going to some kind of rhyme, we can be expecting an expansion and another all-time high to be reached on Ethereum as well, literally in the next couple of months. So yes, personally, I want to see higher. I know what are my invalidations in a case we do see another push towards downside below the value area low, but nevertheless, ideally, we want to see Bitcoin, first of all, breaking major diagonals towards the upside. If we are able to do so, happy days for Bitcoin, and we are definitely going to ride our long positions literally straight towards a brand new all-time high. That is why take advantage while you still can of the insane free bonuses using the links down below after you register and after initial deposit, and thank you for smashing up the like button.